on the PlayStation 5 side, I'm feeling pretty good about not rushing to purchase the PlayStation 5 right away. Miles Morales does look amazing though. Some of my favorite streamers are already sharing a lot of that content. Oh, another L. I gotta keep chasing that Season 7 W. Hello and welcome to KromeWorld, where we share gaming clips and streaming tips every week. This week I'm going to talk about why I'm waiting for the PlayStation 5, or specifically some of the rumors and experiences that have come out since the PS5's launch that have me thinking maybe I did the right thing by waiting to purchase the PlayStation 5. Specifically, some people have been having some, not really bricking, but just freezing issues where they have to do like a hard boot to refresh, and in worst cases actually had to reset their whole software and their operating system on the PlayStation 5. Again, these are kind of typical bugs that happen in the early days of any console, I think, which was part of my calculation, but I didn't want to jinx it and assume there's going to be bugs. But it does seem like there are a few bugs out there for people. It seems to be more so people with an extended hard drive already, trying to add space. So a little bit of glitches. On the Series X side as well, apparently there have been some glitches with freezing and people having a hard boot and reset. But these are next generation issues that do come up. But we're going to go into a little bit of that because I found the back and forth discussions, mostly among PlayStation fans themselves who are having these problems. So it was really interesting because I know these people are not going to lie about what they're experiencing with the PlayStation 5. And they still go on to share all of their amazing experiences. And a lot of them are sharing clips and awesome screen grabs from the PlayStation 5 and Spider-Man and Godfall and a few other games that are out already. More importantly, I was able to secure a graphics card that is just as good as the 3070. Now, obviously, it's not a 3000 series. It's the next best thing. That's right. You see that? Too much glare. 2080 Ti. It's just as good or even better by some benchmarks compared to the 3070. Stoked about that. I can't wait to put this computer together. Might be in the next day or two. I don't know. I want to set up a stream for it as well. Have some fun with a little bit of my community and the people who are already joining me. And I've been talking about this PC for a long time. So it'll be fun if we can almost kind of build it together. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Ryzen 9 AMD processor, 2080 Ti GPU, 32 gigs of RAM, decent gaming case, gonna have lots of ventilation, and we're gonna be ready to go in the next week or so. Tune in on Twitch, KromeWorld, twitch.tv/KromeWorld every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's where I'm at right now. Streaming/gaming PC, all parts acquired, building going down shortly. And on the PlayStation 5 side, I'm feeling pretty good about not rushing to purchase the PlayStation 5 right away. Miles Morales does look amazing though. Some of my favorite streamers are already sharing a lot of that content, and I'm trying not to watch it too closely because I really don't want too many spoilers, but it is fun to just see how the action is, see how the gameplay is. Obviously not that different than the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man that was already out, and Miles Morales is now out on PlayStation 4 as well for those who don't want to wait and experience it on the PlayStation 5. So let me know in the comments if you think, how long should I wait for the PlayStation 5, right? If it is a little bit buggy right now, should I be trying to get it by Christmas? 95% of the reviews are positive. Everybody, or 98% even, everyone's just loving the DualSense controller. I'm going to share with you guys a clip of someone playing a shooter with the DualSense controller and just talking about the feedback on the trigger and how it feels so realistic, but not obviously too realistic to the point where your finger's going to get tired playing a shooter. So it was a really cool clip, and I'm going to share that with you guys here too.
Guys, holy crap. When you pull the trigger, it feels like an actual weapon trigger. So you pull this up, and it feels like it's hard to pull it up. And then you pull this, and it clicks like an actual weapon. Guys, I've literally got goosebumps right now. I literally got goosebumps. This controller, guys, if you are not playing it with this controller on the PS5, you're missing out because it is amazing.
So we're going to jump over to the computer, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the Twitter conversations that are happening around PS5 and some of the bugs and some of the issues, as well as some of the amazing screen captures and streams and content that people are sharing of them loving their PlayStation 5, which is the more important stuff. So thank you for sticking with me. Let's jump over to the Twitter feed now and see what people are talking about on that PlayStation 5. All right. Got the Twitter feed pulled up here. Let's go to the full screen. So this was the one that kind of stuck out at me. Shout out to SickHumorTV, big time PlayStation fan. One of the first channels that I followed, just kind of starting out KromeWorld on Twitter, trying to find out where my fellow PlayStation fans at. And since then I've seen he does a lot of content creation. He shares a lot of his PlayStation gameplay on Twitter. It's just a cool dude, and he's real about it. Obviously, he's also very much kind of anti-Xbox, and he partakes in all of the console war stuff, which I just find kind of amusing. I don't like to buy into it too much, although some of the things the anti-Xbox or the anti-PlayStation people say is so silly about backwards compatibility, but we're not going to get into that. But that being said, here he is, all caps, PS5 crashed while playing Godfall. It turned off completely, and now I have to reinstall the system software. Come on, get it together, Sony, PlayStation. He's trying to holler at them like, hey, what's going on here? My PS5 that I'm so excited about just crashed on me, and I had to reinstall the system software. So that's like worst case scenario, right? So scrolling down into this very interesting conversation with quite a few responses on it. This guy said it happened to him when he was playing NBA 2K21 on the Xbox Series X, but he didn't require a system restore. But he hasn't played the game since because he's scared it's going to happen again. So Xbox got their own issues too. Now someone just going a little bit overboard, talking about all the things you can't do on PlayStation, otherwise it's going to brick, which is just exaggerations. And this guy's saying, don't reinstall the operating system. I had the same crash issue. First, you must power cycle it by pressing the power button until it turns off. Next, unplug all cables. Then, just wait 5 minutes. Finally, only plug in the power and HDMI. Then turn it on. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure someone posted an appropriate response. It's a little silly, man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody trying to follow these instructions. Shoot. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, and then he's just getting a lot of support. Hope you get this resolved, it sucks. Then this guy's saying, my son's PS5 had problems too. It worked great yesterday, but then it started crashing over and over again. It would not even boot into the main menu. I tried to call Sony, but they said they had too much phone traffic. So Sony was getting, these guys aren't the only ones having the problem, they were getting some serious phone traffic, and they hung up on him. Then he had to reinstall the OS as well. These things happen, but I'm just going to highlight it a little bit on KromeWorld because I want to keep it real. I'm not going to say it's all rainbows and sunshine when it's not. If there's little things happening, it seems like Xbox got their own issues too. But as a PlayStation fan, I'm only concerned about what's happening on PlayStation because I almost did go out and buy that PlayStation 5 day one. I almost thought I needed it, but I convinced myself that my PC was my priority because it was more than just gaming. I want it to be a part of my business. I want it to be the heart of a studio that I'm working on. So I had to put my priorities first and not just spend a ridiculous amount of money when I'm already focused on building a PC, right? So the PlayStation 5 is going to have to wait, and maybe I just feel not so bad about waiting on the PlayStation 5 because these issues are popping up. Please do follow me on Twitter at KromeWorld. You can follow me on Instagram at KromeWorld too, and of course on twitch.tv/KromeWorld, where I stream games every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Building an awesome community there, having lots of fun. Come hang out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday night in the evenings. It goes pretty late. If you're a night owl like me, come hang out, join us. I'm going to leave you with possibly the dopest gaming music clip I've ever seen in my life. Let me put my webcam over it so it doesn't look, I'm not trying to bite this, right? This is a genuine reaction. Genuine reaction to this dope ass music video, okay? Run the Jewels, currently my favorite hip hop group out there, no question. The hip hop duo, just killing it.
Swallow all my drugs so the penis unplugged. When the laws of entropy touch, you better dread the judge.
Do me a favor and hit that like button and smash that subscribe, and let's grow together.